Let's install ERPNext 14 on Ubuntu Server to 2.04.3 LTS.
First, let's open PowerShell or Command Prompt from Windows Start menu. SSH into your virtual Ubuntu server using your username and local IP address. If you are using PowerShell to log into local IP address for first time, then you can say yes here and press enter. Enter your user password here and press enter. Now you are into your virtual server and execute the commands directly from your PowerShell terminal. It is always best to update and upgrade your Ubuntu server before proceeding for installation of ERPNext. Let's do it now. Supply your root password when prompted to update and upgrade the server. Now our server is up to date. Now, before installing ERPNext on our server, first we need to prepare our server by installing all required packages and repositories. Let's begin with installing Git on our server. Now we will install all the Python libraries on our server. We need Python 3.10 or higher for ERPNext 14. Now we will install Python virtual environment for ERPNext 14. Now we shall install the common software properties. Although ERPNext is an open source ERP system, but it also needs a database to store our data. ERPNext supports MariaDB, which is a good database. Let's install MariaDB server and MariaDB client on our Ubuntu server. Installing MariaDB on Ubuntu server may take some time based on speed of your internet connection, number of processors, and RAM assigned to your virtual machine. So let's wait to finish the installation of MariaDB database. After having a database, we need Redis server for ERPNext. Let's install Redis server on Ubuntu. We will also need a tool to convert HTML documents to PDF. This tools will be required to print your business documents like invoices, quotations, and purchase orders, etc. For this we shall install WKHTML to PDF tool. It will take some time to install this tool, hence keep patience while it is getting installed on system. Now our PDF converting tool has been installed. Now we shall install my SQL client on server. After installing my SQL, we need to secure the installation of my SQL. Let's see how do we secure the installation. If you have followed this tutorial on a fresh Ubuntu server, you haven't set any password for my SQL so far, so simply press enter here. Press Y for first question and enter. Press Y for changing the root password and set a good password here. You will need this password at the time of creating your site of ERPNext. Answer Y for removing the anonymous users. Answer N for disallowing remote login as you may need this feature in future. Answer Y for removing test database and test tables. Answer Y for reloading the privilege tables and you are set to use my SQL. After securing the installation, you need to change some configurations in my .cnf file. Run the command and open the my.cnf file. At the end of my .cnf file, add the lines as shown on the screen at the end of the file. Adjust the spacing using the Shift key. Save and close the file. Now restart the MySQL services. Install curl on Ubuntu, curl nvm from GitHub and source the profile. After sourcing the profile, install nvm 16 using command nvm install 16. Although there are updated versions of nvm but nvm 16 is recommended for ERPNext 14. It will be auto-updated to desired version at the time of installing the Frappy Binge. Now we need to install npm using command sudo apt-get install npm. Installing npm will take longer time as a lot of repositories will be installed here. After installing npm, we shall install yarn using command sudo npm install yarn. Now our server is ready to install the Frappy bench. Run command sudo pip3 install Frappy bench to install Frappy bench. After installing the Frappy bench, we need to initialize the bench. We are installing Frappy bench version 14. However, here we have the option to select the version of Frappy bench. If you wish to install version 13, then you can replace the version number in this command. After running the command, bench init Frappy branch version 14 Frappy bench, it will take some time to initialize the bench. Your Frappy bench will check all the dependencies and their versions and will update the repositories if needed. Kindly be patient here and wait for bench to initialize. At the end, you will see the success message. You will also see some warning messages just before the success message. Just ignore them for time being. Type ls command to see the Frappy bench directory. Enter the Frappy bench directory by using cd command. Now we need to assign the ownership of the directory to current user. In our case, current user name is Frappy. You can use your replace the user name with your user at the end of command, command ro plus rx home Frappy. Now we can start the bench by running a command, bench start. As we are in development mode, hence the bench will start at your server's local IP address at port number 8000. Leave the bench in start condition in this terminal and open another terminal and log in with the same user credentials and go to Frappy bench directory. Inside the Frappy bench directory, you can see other directories like apps, config, site, logs, etc. Ensure that the bench is running in first terminal and then run the command, bench new site followed by your site name. As we are installing it for test purpose, so we kept our site name as erp.testsetup.com. However, you can use your own domain name here. After running this command, system will ask for your MySQL root password. This is the same password which you created at the time secure my installation. Enter your root password and press enter. Now system will install Frappy on your site and will ask you to create your administrator password. Create a strong administrator password, as this password will be required for logging into your website for the first time, creating the first user of website, and to set up your company on ERPNext after completing the installation. Make sure that Frappy bench is still running in the first terminal. If bench has stopped, then start it again by running command, bench start. Return back to second terminal. Now we shall start downloading the required apps one by one. First we will download the Payments app. Now we will download the ERPNext app. As we are intended for version 14, hence the command shown on screen will download latest version 14. However, if you have selected version 13 of Frappy bench at the time of initializing the bench, then you should select the version 13 of ERPNext also to make the system compatible with each other and to run it successfully and smoothly for your application. It may take some time to complete the download, as ERPNext is composed of many inbuilt modules like CRM, accounting, website, selling, buying, stock, etc. After successful download, you will get success message following some warning messages. Just ignore them for time being and carry on with the next app. If needed, you can download the HR Management app by running command bench get app branch version 14 HRMS. This is a very useful app to manage all your HR processes starting from recruitment to exit. It includes the modules for appraisal, payroll, skill app, training, leaves, income tax, expense claims, etc. If you are from India and having a GST number, then you may want to automate your GST compliances of your business. In such case, you can download the GST compliance app for your application using the command bench get app branch version 14 https://github.com/resilient-tech/india-compliance.git. It is a nice app to simplify GST compliances of your business. If you wish to provide the chat bot on your website for your web users, you can download the chat app using command bench get app chat. If you wish to sell your products online through your website and other marketplaces, then you can also download the e-commerce integrations app. This app provides you the ability to integrate your business with other e-commerce platforms like Shopify, Amazon, etc. We have downloaded all the apps needed for our business. We can download more apps by visiting Frappy Marketplace if needed. Now we shall start installing all the downloaded apps on our site. The command for installing the app on site is bench site, your site name, install app followed by app name like payments, ERPNext, HRMS, etc. Please ensure that the bench is running in the first terminal during all these processes. If you find the bench stopped, start it again by running command bench start. Now we install ERPNext app on our site. Installing the ERPNext app on your site may take lesser or more time depending on the factors mentioned previously. Don't lose your patience as you are almost done with installation of ERPNext on your site, which will help you in organizing your business in more efficient manner. It provides you the ability to manage and plan your enterprise business resources more efficiently and smartly, enabling you to maximize your profits by optimizing your resources. Run the update and upgrade commands just to check is everything is going good till now. If you have downloaded the HRMS app, then we shall install it now. As said earlier, ensure that the bench is running in first terminal. HRMS app empowers you to simplify your human resource processes and compliances. Now we shall install the India Compliance app, which will help you in automating your GST taxes and income taxes. You can also automate the e-invoices and e-way bills through this app. Similarly, we will install the chat app. After completion of installation of all the downloaded apps on site, we shall go to first terminal. We'll stop the bench by pressing Ctrl+C. Now we need to tell the bench to use our website by running command bench use followed by your site name. After setting the our website as default site, we need to start the bench again by running command bench start. Being in the development mode, your site is served at your server's local IP address followed by port number 8000. You can access it by typing the local IP address of your server virtual machine followed by 8000 port number. Upon entering these details in your web browser, you will land on login page of ERPNext. Here you need to log in as administrator by using the password which we created at the time of creating our site by supplying the domain name. Upon successful login, you will navigate it to the setup wizard of ERPNext. Here you need to provide some information about your business. On first screen, you can select your language, country, time zone and currency. Then you will be asked to create your first user by providing the name and email ID. This email ID will be your login ID. And password set here will be your login password. Here you can enter your business name and abbreviation you want to use for your business. Enter your GST number here. You can check different types of preloaded chart of accounts here. Can choose the one suitable for your business. You can set your financial year and chart of accounts here. You can also enable audit trail here. After all your hard efforts, you will be rewarded with this landing page of your work desk. From here you can start your successful and promising journey with ERPNext to manage all your business activities. We wish you all the best and hope that your business will see a rapid growth in near future. If this tutorial helped you in a smooth installation of ERPNext on Ubuntu Server, then please appreciate our efforts by hitting the like button. Thanking you for investment of your time.